boop, beep boop, beep boop. A Just the Network production. Beep boop boop. That sounds good. Take it away, me. Hello, Gistners, and welcome to Just the Gist. I'm your host, Rosie Waterland, and in this podcast, I tell entertaining stories about anything and everything, but with just the gist of what you need to know to help you sound impressive at a dinner party. Gisting in every week is the JTG production team and you guys, the Gistners. So let's get gisting. Wait, how do we start minis again? Oh, that's right. We don't really start anyway. Hello and welcome to Just the Gist. Minis! Hello, I'm Rosie Waterland and this is Just the Gist Minis, where we do an episode that may not be long enough for a regular Just the Gist episode, but I still want to talk about it and all its nonsense, so we invented minis. But then sometimes they turn into mediums and sometimes larges or regulars. So I think this one might actually be an actual mini for once. Joining me today, Hayley Stavely.
Hello, Rosie Waterland.
Hello, Hayley Stavely. And it's just us. And this is the first time that we've recorded in JJo and Rose studio, aka our spare room, and JJo is not here. So hopefully this gets...
You're listening to this.
I know. I already did the breaking news after show recording online with Kate Lever. I did forget one important part of that, which James is like, we'll see when I get home if it works. And it's so funny because Kate and I joked the whole time, like, imagine if this doesn't work. And now I'm like, it actually might not. But
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I can see the red light is on.
So your button's up, my button's up, the record button is on.
Yep.
I think this is going to work, you guys.
All right.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, here we go. I want you all, well, you here and all gisting,
Out in the land of the Gistners.
to cast your minds back to a time when you were young and in love for the first time. For the cis hetero gentleman gisting, that means a time realizing that you'd been born a natural sex god who could pleasure a woman without any effort. For the cis hetero ladies gisting, that means a time pretending you enjoyed being jackhammered with no pleasurable conclusion for you. For the queer people listening, having satisfying simultaneous orgasms all the time, I'm sure, it means realizing, despite what your government says, you'd actually been born a superior being. But whether you had to pretend you were enjoying terrible sex or not, we've all been young and in love and a bloody idiot. And now imagine when you were young and in love and a bloody idiot. You also had millions and millions of dollars at your disposal. How would you have behaved? What terrible choices would you have made? How many marriages would you have had if a wedding was just like planning a fun party every weekend with an unlimited budget? Dear Gistners, today I'm giving you just the gist of one of the greatest yet most fleeting love stories of our time, that of current star of Wicked, Ariana Grande, and Pete Davidson.
This is amazing because I love Ariana and I did not know about this ugly, ugly chapter of her life. Well, I still don't.
I don't know if would I call it an ugly chapter? It's an interesting chapter. It's an interesting chapter.
It's ugly in my mind for now. I will revisit my choice of words after I've heard the story.
Most people, when you ask them, like, if they're not like super into this kind of celeb culture, if you just ask them generally, what do you remember about Ariana Grande dating Pete Davidson? They say that they remember her sucking on a lollipop, looking up at him like this.
I remember that era of her.
We're not filming this one, so I need to tell you that I'm doing a sexy face with my tongue.
I'm having a hard time controlling myself.
It was around the time that everybody said that Pete Davidson had big dick energy, BDE.
He just always looks smelly to me.
Well, he had dated a lot of, ladies before that. And in case you don't know, spoiler, has dated a lot of ladies since. We will get to this now, shall we?
Please.
It's 2018. At the time, Ariana was a graduate of the School of Nickelodeon. Pointy manicure, high ponytail was her thing. Pete, Saturday Night Live cast member, perhaps then best known for his brave work in which he simulated 69ing with semi-retired wrestler and star of The Mummy Returns, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I would simulate anything with
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Absolutely.
So would I. Yeah, yes. So would I. Here we go. 12th of May, 2018, a few days into the relationship. Dun dun. I feel like going dun. I don't know why I wanted to go dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's actually not nefarious. It's like not nefarious like that. But 12th of May, 2018, a few days into the relationship. The very first hashtag Ariana sightings are reported by reputable news sources. They are spotted canoodling at an SNL after party. Ariana is photographed with a cloud-shaped phone case, which is very similar to Pete's cloud-shaped phone case.
Nothing says we're canoodling secretly than having matching phone cases.
Cloud-shaped ones.
Yes.
Okay. 23rd of May, 2018, 2 weeks into the relationship. Dun dun. Matching cloud-shaped phone cases aren't a strong enough declaration of what is clearly already love. Ariana and Pete can foresee no circumstances in which this will not be a forever relationship. They therefore get matching finger tattoos of their cloud-shaped phone cases.
What?
Yes.
Wait, do you have a picture?
Nah, this is a mini. You can Google it.
Yeah. Well, all right.
And there might still be pictures of it now, but they have both had it covered up. It's just like the little cloud. You know the little cloud shape that she released her like perfume?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's quite cute, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
You can pretend like I'm going to be listening, but I'm just still
she's just looking at
the
pictures, yeah.
cloud-shaped tattoo. I can't find it.
28th of May, 2018. 2 weeks, 5 days into the relationship.
That's what it is. It's the 24, like we're getting, that's what we need to add.
Ariana and Pete realized that getting matcha finger tattoos so soon in their relationship was a mistake. It was an insultingly small gesture.
Oh, no.
They now get matching arm tattoos. Don't ask me of what because I haven't written it here, so clearly I don't know.
The phone without the cover.
Yeah, probably. May 30, 2018, 3 weeks into the relationship. Hashtag Ariana make things official because when you're young and in love and have been together 3 weeks and already have 2 matching tattoos, you need to tell the world that it's just not possible you will ever not be together. They mark the occasion by posting a photo of themselves in Harry Potter robes on Instagram. Ariana captions the photo, "You trying to slither in."
Oh.
It's so cheeky millennial. Because she's millennial, right? Yeah. She's like 34, I think.
Yeah. She's the opposite end of millennials.
Yes. But that's so cringe millennial. You trying to slither in.
Oh, no, Ariana.
Okay, here we go. 2nd of June, 2018, a month into the relationship. Pete and Ariana continue to post pictures of each other on Instagram, the most prolific of which is a pic Pete posts of Ariana, under which she comments, "I look so good here," heart eyes emoji. She just thinks she looked good there.
Okay.
Next, 4th of June, 2018, a month and 2 days into the relationship. Pete gets 2 more tattoos to mark the fact he has found a relationship that will definitely never end. One of Ariana's initials and the other of what is possibly her most renowned contribution to modern music culture until she did Wicked, a pair of Ariana sexy bunny ears.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he get AG or AGB?
It was just AG then. Yeah, she hadn't started adding the Butera yet. He posts a photo of Ariana with the caption, "Are you fucking kidding me? So fucking lit. Heart eyes emoji, heart eyes emoji, heart eyes emoji, heart eyes emoji."
Oh, they're so lame.
I know. I mean, well, look, what was this? 2018. So this was...
Yeah, lit was fine to say.
I'm going to say 8 years ago. No, 7 years ago. So they both were, I mean, come on, they're in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
sure.
still embarrassing. Okay. June 15, 2018, a month and a half into their relationship. Pete proposes to Ariana with a $100,000 ring. He describes the truly magical moment it happened as follows. We were in bed hanging after watching a movie. I was like, will you marry me? It was really dope. Young love.
This is great.
June 19, 2018, a month and a half and a few days into their relationship, Ariana releases her new album, which includes a song titled Pete. When fans point out it's been less than 2 months and ask if maybe she's moving too quickly, she responds, I been the fuck through it and life's too short to be cryptic and shit about something as beautiful as the love I'm in. Truly the Romeo and Juliet of our time.
What? Definitely without Shakespeare.
I will say at this time, this was, I mean, there's a much bigger conversation to be had about Ariana Grande and cultural appropriation, but this was smack bang in the middle of the time that she was kind of cosplaying as a like black or artist.
I'm ghetto.
Like she had like the total like tan that was almost too tan, if you know what I'm saying. I do. And she was definitely, going with that whole vibe. So because now that she's like trying to be a serious actress, she's very much that's changed.
She's pared it right back.
She's pale as F and she's talking about, the Meisner technique and all kind of like she's definitely not saying things I've been the fuck through it and life's too short to be cryptic and shit. Good. You know what I mean? Okay.
That's a really fast turnaround though. If they've only been together for 2 months at that point.
That was
somehow
a month and a half and a few days.
She's written, produced, recorded and released a song.
Well, I mean, I think her album was coming out and this song, I guess, got added at the end Slipped it in there.
Slithering.
Like he slipped one in. Okay. She then hints that Pete has a 10-inch penis. And
how do you hint that?
She says something in an interview and then there's something about like hashtag 10 inches that she put and everyone goes crazy. Like it's just – so there's like –
That's too big.
1,000 opinion articles. I agree. It's way too big. 1,000 opinion articles – start popping up at this time and this is when the term big dick energy pops up, like none of which point out that young women and girls are encouraged by a like misogynistic porn culture to make their partners feel sexually praised and admired at all times by saying things like he has a 10-inch penis regardless of whether he actually has a 10-inch penis. Like it's just
he probably just added that hashtag himself.
Who knows?
She left her phone on the couch while she was making the post and he was like, I'm just going to add this in here.
So June 20, 2018, a month and a half and a few days, plus another day into their relationship. Sick of not having a permanent base to access that 10-inch penis, Ariana buys the two of them a $15 million penthouse in New York City. Again, they've been together not even 2 months. This is just another reminder that they are young idiots with lots of money. Amazing. They are young idiots with lots of money. And they are engaged and buy a $15 million penthouse in less than 2 months. Crazy. They post a lot of photos showing that the apartment has no furniture except for a bed. It has a television and the other thing they have is a pig pen for the pig they've adopted and named Piggy Smalls.
Oh, I remember the pig.
So they have a pig pen, a bed and a television in an otherwise empty $15 million apartment in New York City.
After 2 months. I've got food in my fridge that's older than 2 months.
Yeah, I know. Pete said, we were at home and Ariana was like, I want a pig. And an hour later, it was just there. So that is like the perfect example of how lives work for people with this much money who have had a lot of money since they were young and are used to just, they want a thing, they get a thing.
That's crazy.
They want a thing, they get a thing.
I feel like that would be so empty though.
I mean, it explains to me why so many of these young people get married so often. Because you are like when you are young and like you get into a relationship where you're super infatuated with each other, I do think it's probably true that one of the things stopping all of us when we're like 20 from just running off and getting married is like, we have jobs, we have university, we don't have the money to get married, we don't have the, like, but if none of that's a factor, like, you would, you'd just be like, let's go.
Well, and you've got to get your dopamine from somewhere.
Yeah,
if like buying random shit on Instagram's not going to do it for you, you're going to have to start going big.
Yeah,
get married.
I mean, I don't think a Temu haul is going to do it for Ariana like it does for me. Bada-bada-bing. Time for a super quick break. Okay, back to the show. Bada-bada-bing. So, June 21 to October 14, 2018. more Instagram comments on each other's posts follow, in which both write the letter like you instead of YOU, which is dumb because I feel like everybody knows that it takes more effort to write the letter U because it tries to autocorrect it. And so anybody who's writing the letter U instead of YOU, I'm like, I know that it's taking you longer to do that, which means you care about putting you instead of YOU, and that's just
a boyfriend that did like only wrote in lowercase in text messages.
It takes so much more effort.
And I was like, you're having to undo the automatic capitalization, which is more effort, and to try and look less effort.
Because it's like you clearly care about like whatever style you think this is, like, I don't know, trendy, semi-literate. Like it's just like, why? I know it's taking you longer to do that.
In second grade.
I know. So, okay. So anyway, they're just commenting all the time with lots of yous. Ariana spends every day wearing thigh-high boots, no pants, and a jumper with Pete's face on it while sucking on lollipops and looking up at him like this, like I showed you before.
Yeah.
Now.
Would you want to do like that? I'll take a photo for the put it on.
I'll do it into the microphone. Ready? How do I look? People are going to – everyone just Photoshop funny shit where the microphone is.
Oh, my God, don't invite that. Actually, do invite that.
Our sisters will do funny shit. Come on. All right. Then, feeling as though the 2 tattoos, $15 million apartment, engagement with $100,000 ring, and adopted pig weren't enough, she gets his name tattooed on her finger. Pete, in what is a concerning but not super surprising attitude about women as objects to be kept, jokes on television about feeling like he's won a contest and makes a hilarious remark about making sure he keeps his prize by swapping her birth control pills for Tic Tacs.
Ew, no. Yes. That's not a funny joke.
Which means he's very confused about the actual appearance of either birth control or Tic Tacs. He also points out that his dick is, and I quote, forever hard. So this is
sounds uncomfortable.
A true romance, yes. That requires hospitalization.
Yeah.
October 15, 2018, 5 months and 2 days into the relationship.
That's more longevity than I thought.
Well, it turns out, my friend, that forever hard isn't always forever.
Oh, no.
TMZ reports that despite all the tattoos proving that this young love was definitely forever, the couple had split.
Oh, no.
Apparently, the stress over the tragic sudden death of Ariana's ex-boyfriend, rapper Mac Miller, was too much for the definite soulmates to get past.
That makes sense.
You're definitely forever soulmates, you think, within 1 week. And it's funny how when one tiny piece of adversity pops up in either one of your lives, it's like, wait, this is hard.
Yeah, wait a minute. I was just here for the good times.
So evidently it came as a shock to the lovebirds that when your early relationship bubble bursts and you come up against the absolute dumpster fire that is the reality of life, 90% of the time what you thought was true love is actually just a guy who doesn't pay for anything and thinks birth control pills look like Tic Tacs. Both Ariana and Pete begin covering their tattoos.
Oh. Like covering them like with
other tattoos.
Right.
Yes.
Like permanently.
Not like concealer.
Like putting a Band-Aid over it or something.
Yeah. No, just covering them with other things.
Yeah.
November 2, 2018, 18 days post-breakup.
Oh, okay.
An SNL promo featuring Pete jokingly proposing to a woman he's never met goes viral in minutes. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Despite both insisting there is no bad blood between them, Ariana tweets, then quickly deletes.
Oh.
For somebody who claims to hate relevancy, you, with the letter U, sure love clinging to it, huh? Thank you, letter U, next. Yes.
My
Ariana then releases
song.
that as a great banger of a song.
Yes.
Thank you, next.
Like someone who hates relevancy. I really want to know what that conversation was between them, or that like bad blood between them. It just sounds really.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
So there were a lot of nexts for both of them. A couple for her and many for him, proving that the whole big dick energy thing might actually be a thing. Pete went on to date actress Kate Beckinsale, actress and daughter of Andy McDowell, Margaret Qualley, supermodel and daughter of Cindy Crawford, Kaya Gerber, an actress who played the girl who didn't know how penises work on Bridgerton, Phoebe Divenania, I can never say her name, Dinaver. And of course then Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
And in a sign that Pete has learned nothing about the permanence of tattooed compared to his relationships. Pete not only got a tattoo for Kim within 2 weeks of them dating, he got her name branded on his chest like a cow.
Did he?
Branded.
Ew.
Branded. He got the name Kim branded on his chest.
But did they ever have matching phone cases?
I mean, that's the true sign of a soulmate
that's
level
real
match,
commitment,
isn't it? So they thought at the time that it proved that the relationship was definitely going to last. Kim Kardashian told Ellen that he just wanted me to be a scar on him forever.
Oh.
It's so cute, you guys.
Why is that good?
He just wanted me to be a scar on him forever.
Yeah.
Well, que surprise.
That was good.
Thanks. Pete and Kim's relationship did not last forever.
No.
The Kim K tattoos got lasered off, but it was also just part of a massive effort in which Pete embarked on like a 2-year journey to get all his tattoos lasered off. He decided maybe that was a mistake. So she just got swept up in that general lasering. Not sure about the branding though. I don't know how do you get rid of that? It scars you.
Yeah.
So I don't know how.
A lot of bio oil.
Yes, exactly. That would fix it, definitely. So Pete then goes on to date a bunch more women after Kim Kardashian again. And in March of 2025, he announces that he's in a new relationship with actress Elsie Hewitt. And in a sign that, yet again, he has not learned a lot from the past, she says in an interview, when we went on our first date, like we went out to dinner for the first time, I was like, okay, don't think I'm crazy, but I just know you're going to be the father of my children. And he was like, yeah. So because he's no longer getting tattoos because he's decided he wants to be a blank slate, but you have to do something to prove that the woman you've been dating 2 months is the woman that you're definitely going to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
In
Chop off an arm.
In July of 2025, Elsie and Pete announced that they are expecting their first baby after 2 months together. Can't laser that off.
Oh, no.
Can't laser that off. Ariana, of course, went on to marry that real estate agent who looked exactly like her brother and then quickly divorced him. She then got cast in Wicked and eventually confirmed that she was dating Ethan Slater, the Broadway musical actor who plays Bok and who left his wife of like a decade and his newborn baby to be with Ariana. Word is out on if they are still together, although I've heard that they are. But during the press tour, they try to keep it kind of quiet because, you know, the whole cheating newborn baby thing. And also, I've not seen Wicked. You have.
Yes,
People are saying, well, at the moment, she is like number one bookkeeper's choice to win the Best Supporting Actress Oscar, Ariana. Apparently she's incredible in it, the second Wicked for Good. But apparently, dark horse, shockingly amazing, is Ethan Slater as Bok and then the Tin Man. And there's Oscars whispers about him.
Yeah, he has some moments. But I don't know if they're Oscar-worthy moments.
Interesting.
I don't know. I'd have to watch again with that as a –
Like
because the whole
thinking of
time
that.
I was just like buzzing and like singing along and my sister was crying and I was like, it's okay. I know what happens.
Yeah.
So I wasn't necessarily critiquing the performances with as much of a keen eye as I could.
But that's what people are saying, that like not just as Bok but mainly as the Tin Man, the emotion and everything that he manages to pull off in that is like pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think that is actually quite accurate. And also having to get that emotion through all the makeup and prosthetics and everything was pretty impressive, I have to say. But no, I don't want him to. I just don't like him.
It may be that they end up, you know, the first, like couple dual Oscar winners. We'll see.
I love Ariana. I want her to not be with someone who
played
left his
SpongeBob's
wife.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No, that I love that part. But left his wife and baby. No, I don't like that.
As of November 2025, Ariana's possibly going to win dual Oscars with Ethan Slater, and Pete Davidson has somehow managed to create a permanent thing that he cannot get rid of within 2 months of a relationship that
except he's a man, so he can just wander off.
He can.
You know.
Suppose you can. I suppose that's true. But not as easy as a tattoo.
True.
And that, dear listeners, dear Hayley, was just the gist of one of the greatest love stories of our time. That of Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson.
That was great. And I still think it was an ugly chapter.
Together barely 6 months, but what a cultural impact it had on all of us and on Pete's body.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any tattoos. I've never felt committed to anything enough.
I got one. I have one, this little star on my wrist.
Is that because you're a star?
No, I got it when I was 18 and it was just like my friends from Cotton On where I worked were going and they're like, do you want to come? And I was like, okay. And the reason I got it, and this is so embarrassing, like is because I had like, who would I say? I'd seen Giselle Bundchen had it. She had a star on her inner wrist and I was like, well, that's small because I didn't really want a tattoo, but I was like, I was trying to be cool with my friends and so I was like, this is small and it's on my wrist and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, that's a nice thing. When people ask me, I can say it's because I am one, you know? But then I realized it was like a trendy tattoo and Ashley Simpson had the same one. Like a whole bunch of really lame people have a little star on their inner wrist. So how embarrassing.
Okay, no, but you should find the lamest one and say that's why.
What do you mean?
Like, because that would be funny.
I got it because Ashley Simpson
because
got
Ashley
it.
Simpson has it. And she's just my inspiration in everyday
Ashley
life.
Simpson. No, there's a bunch of other lame-o people who have it that that's actually
we need
really
to make
funny.
a collage of all of the lame star wrist tattoos. Yeah.
And then me. So that's the mini. That is, I think that was actually a mini for once.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
It was so good. And I really enjoyed the structure of like the timeline and everything.
Thank you.
That was
so
good.
Much.
Thank you.
I mean, it really needed to be broken down into its important parts like that because dun dun, it was a good. It was, dun, 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 dun. Pete and Ariana. Okay, God. All right, bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Cool.
That was good.
Thank you for listening to Just the Gist, a Just the Network production. Executive produced and hosted by me, Rosie Waterland. Produced and edited by James Joseph with additional production support from JTG team Kate Lieber and Hayley Stavely and Acast legends Guy Scott Wilson and Simon McDermott. Looking for breaking news? It drops on the Just the Gist Patreon every Tuesday, along with a whole lot of other bonus audio, video, and behind-the-scenes content, which you can access for just $1, $1 a week by clicking the link in the show notes or searching Just the Gist Podcast on Patreon. Follow Just the Gist on Instagram and TikTok at Just the Gist Podcast and watch the video version of every episode on our YouTube channel, also at, funnily enough, Just the Gist Podcast. Follow Rosie, that's me, in all of the places at Rosie Waterland. Want to give us a suggestion? Tell Rosie to stop singing so much? Email us at hello@justthegist.com.au. Thank you, as always, for listening. Now go say something impressive at a dinner party. Bye.